Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. We're back, and we are in action. The last episode, as per usual, or at least it feels like per usual at this point, we did some more bee stuff. Now, as for what happens this episode, I'm not sure. You'll be able to tell, hopefully, from the title. But to me, it's a mystery. So, yeah, we've expanded our bees, obviously. All of these are filled with draconic bees. In terms of whether they work, this one does not, because it's been pointed out by Alteran in the comments that I need to place them differently. So I'll turn our magnet on. These need to go here, I believe. So then that should be good. Yeah, much like what we have over there. So I'll chuck that in. Hopefully we have enough essence to make another dragon egg. We can make one, but we're yeah, we'll, I guess, have to wait for some more, but that should be fine. That should be fine. So yeah, we've got bees. They've got some upgrades, some block upgrades, simulator upgrades, productivities. They're all very high productivity. Good stuff happening, right? Now, we can order more bees. Sure, we can. We can expand this to be a lot bigger. We can. It's going to be a lot of work. The video is not going to feel like it progresses. But it will enable future stuff. In terms of the stuff, we actually have 2,000 draconic dust. So, that's, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, that's kind of enough. I think we're good. Or at least it's enough for now, because if I look at productivity and we search upgrades, I think that's enough to order one of these. The Productivity Omega. The biggest, best bee upgrade we can get, as far as I'm aware, as long as there hasn't been any sneaky updates. But I don't think there has, which means if I click this, it will use 1,152 dust and then a bunch of other stuff. 300 honeycomb blocks, we've got that. It's going to have to use some stuff that we've automated in the previous episodes. 32 nether stars this guy cost. Whew. And yeah, he's going to be pretty good. Now, here's the kicker, right? If we get this guy, he replaces the simulator and the block upgrade, which is that makes sense. The problem is, and it sort of only just clicked in my head then, is not only does that mean we can put more productivity upgrades in, but I mean, realistically, I should have 4 of these Omega upgrades in one of these hives, right? Man, that's a lot of stuff. But I'll tell you what, let's order one. Let's get it cooking. I might be able to order 2. We're missing 1. So yeah, we'll be able to get one soon. That guy's probably going to take a while to craft, I'd imagine. We'll have a quick look, see what that's sort of looking like here. It's mainly just the bucketing. So I'm glad that we upgraded that system. I think down below here we have just like a traditional fluid tank. Yeah, this guy here with buckets going in. So this guy's pretty good. He's a lot better than the bottler and all that stuff that we had set up. So that's good. That's awesome. Okay. all right. I'm trying to plan. If I do, I don't know, because we're at the point where we have options. I could just make this a massive area. I could make a different area with a bunch more beehives and just make a bunch more bees and hives and beehives and bees. Or we could just now, sort of in the background, replace these upgrades as we can. For example, this productivity upgrade can go right there. And now this single hive should be really, really good. Now, there's a follow-up problem. The follow-up problem is I don't know how good this is compared to just this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. This is obviously the test we were running. I feel like I'm doing so much talking, but not a lot of stuff's happening. But I'm gonna stick with. I'm gonna stick with it. I reckon what we do this episode is we do another test. So this has been running for a few episodes. This sort of rudimentary test. This guy is a normal productivity, 34. You've seen it before. This guy's medium. He's got a stack in a bit. That's pretty big increase, pretty much double now that it's run for a bit longer. The increase between these is about half a stack. This is obviously the high. And then this guy has about 2 stacks, and he's the very high. So kind of makes sense. An extra half stack per each of these. That's a pretty good way to look at it, I guess. And imagine there were blocks, you know. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm going to set up... you know what? I'm going to get a clipboard. I'm going to make a new clipboard. From Create, I like me a good Create clipboard. Let's go to the crafting grid. And we're going to write this down. And we're going to have like, I don't know, a little podium or something. I should probably put it in. It's fine, okay? So I'm going to say, I'm going to make 4 different tabs. So we'll have normal, medium, high, and very high. And I'm going to do the profits, okay? So this one is 2 stacks. This one is 1.5 stack. You know what I could do instead? I could just do these as percentages. What if we just say, you know, I might do both. I might do the thing I'm thinking is like percentages is easier for us to understand at the moment, but having the exact amounts, like this is what we were at. Like when the very high B had 2 stacks, this is what the other Bs had, right? That's a good way to compare when we put upgrades in. If I did percentages, like this one gives you, 200% more or whatever, that doesn't really help us for learning. The medium was 1 stack, and the normal was half stack. Okay. And this was for, I probably, anyway. This was for 1 sim plus 3 speed upgrades, right? That makes sense? Those are our results. Awesome. We'll do a nice line. The next part. So I'm happy with that. I can say, bravo, job well done. Let's get some bee cages. Listen, this is one of those investment episodes where we're going to be putting in a little bit of effort. Maybe a lot of bit of effort. But we're going to do some science here, okay? Yeah, we're going to launch it. The whole episode probably won't be this, because once I've got the bees set up, I kind of need to wait for them. Unless I use my time in a bottle, but... I mean, we could do that. It will get a little bit messy, though. Alright, so what do I actually want to compare here? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, God. I really don't know. I didn't think this far ahead, I'll be honest with you. I'm thinking what I want to compare. We'll probably leave the simulators in. I'm going to compare... I'm just going to keep saying compare. The problem is there's so many productivity upgrades that it sort of hurts my brain. I'm trying to figure out what's even going to benefit us. What I want to do... I know now. I figured it out. I've only gone and done it. We will have one that is full speed. I know we've already done that test, but we're going to do it again. One that's full speed. One that is speed with some productivity. And I'm just going to use these alpha upgrades, I think. So I'm going to grab one that's full. Oh, one that's hard. Let's order 6 for now. I might need to make more beehives because there's quite a few different variations of this that we can do, I guess. So one that's full productivity, easy to compare. We'll be able to see which one gets the most. The next that I kind of want to compare is a bit of both, but that gets a bit messy, I guess. 2 and 1, and then 2 and the other one. Yeah, that would work. So if I get 2 and 1, yeah, cool. So we'll do, for example, 2 productivities and a speed, and we'll do 2 speeds and a productivity. And that's, I believe, everything covered in terms of the basics here. We can run that test if we want. I'm just trying to think, what other things could we compare with this? You know what I mean? Like, if we chuck in, what are they called? These gamma upgrades, which function as a simulator, then we can get an extra productivity. And then how does that compare with the extra speed upgrades and stuff? You know what I mean? I think this is a good test because what I'm assuming will happen here is that this guy here with productivity will have the most by a lot. And then we don't even have to care about whether a speed upgrade might make something work better. That's what I'm going to hope for. So I'm going to do a little bit of hopeful science. Let's put these away, that way, and that away. All right, we've got very high draconic bees. In fact, we'll leave those there, I guess. And what do I need? I need 3 more. Cool. Are we happy with this? I think I'm happy with this. I think this will benefit us something. So the first bee we'll put in, we'll have the speed upgrade. So in theory, he has the highest chance to get a bunch. Yeah, that's fine. I just got to be somewhat quick. No! The test is ruined. Let me get the bees back out. Everything's fine. Everything. Oh god, bees, man, can't do anything, can you? Get the bee back out. So, I'm sorry. All right, let's try this again and let's not mess up. So, okay. I hope that either way, it's a small mess up, even if that has altered the results. All right. So they're all in there. They all have their dragon eggs. They are all. I'll double check. Very high productivity, very high productivity, very high productivity, very high productivity. Cool. We can't, I think we just have to wait, to be honest. I can time in a bottle it, sure. We're just gonna have to wait on those. What are we in Draconic? Like, how fast are we actually making this stuff? We've gotten about like 0.1 during this episode, so not going too well, to be completely frank with you. All right, I've changed my mind. I'm gonna time in a bottle it. Just some context. This guy's already gotten 11, and this guy's gotten 6. But the first speed guy hasn't gotten any more, so I'm guessing they had like... I don't even know. I think I just have to leave him. I was going to time in a bottle. I think I just need to give it a long amount of time so that we can get a better average. Like how we saw, eventually we did have, you know, the half a stack and a half, 2 stacks. I think we just got to wait for this as well. Because obviously, as they process, they'll, I don't know, round up. What are we looking at though? 11. So this one gave us 6. This one gave us 11. Or it's ran twice. I don't know. Man, I feel like I think I just need a lot of them, or we do something else. But man, I need to have a plan. I'll be back. I've done it. I've figured it out. I know what we need to do. We've been led a lie. We are going to. I'll have to double check that I've read this correctly. We're going to move away from this guy, from the heated centrifuge, at least for the draconic dust. Check out this. I was like, I'll have another look. Make sure there's nothing else. So this is what we're doing. 1 comb equals 30% chance for draconic dust. If we mix it, now it needs to be heated, so that's a whole event with a blaze burner. But if we mix this guy, it's a 70% chance. That is insane. That is ridiculous in terms of like overall profits. Oh my, yeah, that's what we're doing. That gives us something to do. It's going to directly help us. This is perfect. This is perfect. And we've got this whole crate thing here. I'll tell you what as well. Here's what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, we're going to have to fix the pump. It's not actually pulling far enough away, if that makes sense. Like I think it ended up being like 15 blocks. So all these ones still have honey. And I'm just going to have to put like a second pump in. And same with those top ones. So I'll have to put extra engines in, but even then, it's not really the end of the world. Okay, so I need to make some stuff. I imagine I'm going to have to make some recipes. For whatever reason, we've got a nice little crafter over here that I put some create stuff in, so we'll try over here. So a blaze burner is one thing I'll need. This guy will need an empty blaze burner. So that's going to be plates and some netherrack. There we go. And then you right-click him on a blaze. We should be able to spawn them or something. Worst case, we jump in the nether. Not a problem there. On top of that, let's bookmark the other stuff. So we're going to need a mechanical mixer and a basin. Pretty straightforward. So mechanical mixer. We might even have this stuff. We have a mixer. It's not auto-crafted. I think we're going to need more than one, so I will go ahead and at least attempt to auto-craft this stuff. We'll get this guy. We'll grab the whisk. The whisk. And then the basin, once again, I imagine we do not have auto-crafted. Nope, we've got one. Once again, not auto-crafted. Problem solved. By the way, yesterday, right? I don't know what time that was for you guys, but I was doing something. Well, other people have done stuff, right? So, distant horizons, right? Let me show you that. What that does is it allows you to see far away. So, for example, I can sort of see the tree. It's a little bit... It doesn't look that good. The intention isn't for it to look good, but the intention is that you can see further away. Obviously, you're not meant to zoom in, but if you just sort of look around, I don't know, it can be good. I'll be honest, I've used it quite a few times in the past. This is probably the worst I've seen it, and I think it's just my location. And like over there, that's like a floating island, and so it doesn't really work too well with this. But the point is that it's here, right? And it's been here for a while. But what hasn't been here for a while is the ability for them to still load in with shaders on. Now, once again, it doesn't necessarily look that great, but it's not meant to. It's meant to, because I am playing on technically a server, I have to still explore the chunks for them to load. But the fact that this is out it's so cool. The version of Oculus I'm using, it might not be compatible for you guys at the moment, but they've got some like pre-release versions available and whatnot. It took me an annoying amount of effort to get this running, but I just wanted to mention this because I was sort of there when what do you call it? When Iris knocked on the door, and then of course when Oculus came out, all the rubidium stuff. So it's been insane seeing the progression of not just performance in terms of like rubidium or back then magnesium coming out, sodium obviously being the front runner there, but seeing it progress and like be used in mod packs and work with mod, like the fact that we've got shaders in a mod pack of this caliber shipped by default is insane. Well, like just thinking back to Optifine, which you couldn't even bundle with a mod pack. Like it's actually insane how far we've come. And I think I even said like Distant Horizons is obviously like the concept and in action properly. Obviously in single player it's a lot better than this, and there's some artifacts you can see on my screen at the top. But make sure you turn off border fog as well, or else it looks even worse than like the cutoff. But the fact that it's even compatible at the moment with shaders, with Distant Horizons, is incredible. Because once again, sure, this might not look great, but we also like didn't even have any of this just before. You know what I mean? So like, I just wanted to, I don't know, I guess get that out there. The fact that it's here and it is pretty cool. If you're playing single player, by the way, you're gonna have a lot more luck using this once it's actually out with the shaders, or even without the shaders, because it will just load. You know what they have it set to, 128 chunks, and you'll be able to run it. You don't have to set, like my chunks are set to 8. If I wanted to, I could set them to 2. And I can still get a feel for what's around me. There's some settings here. Like I think I've got mine on the lowest quality. I don't know how much better it looks if I bump that quality up. Oh, or if it even looks like anything. But the point, what have I done? Huh. You know what? It might just be taking a long. I don't know. The point is, oh yeah, there we go. It's loading in the distance. Oh, that looks way better, doesn't it? Yeah, that. Why'd I have it on minimum? What was I doing? What a horrible way to showcase the mod. Listen, I was spending a lot of time last night playing around with it. But like, how cool is this? If you don't play with shaders normally, the fact that like this is a thing, like it's loading so far away. I've got my render distance on 2. And like the performance is as if I've got my render distance on 2. Maybe a little bit less because I set the graphics to extreme, but like, listen, I'm telling you guys, it's looking good. It's looking good. There's plenty of reason to be happy. So this is with the shaders on and that render distance of 2. Not too bad. Obviously, some things jump in, you know what I mean? Like, especially things that grow like trees and whatnot. But just for like proof of concept and like just, it's so cool. you guys know by now that I love, honestly, Distant Horizons is less of a gimmick than the other stuff that I like the shaders and stuff, but it's pretty cool. Well, obviously, you know, there's some issues. I'm sure I've done something to cause, you know, the stuff in the sky. But regardless, I don't know. I wanted to point that out, and so I can just go here and turn that off, and now it's like not a problem. You know what I mean? I believe you can toggle it with like some keybinds, but I couldn't get mine working. But how cool is that? And now, like, look, we can't even see the tree. I reckon it's pretty cool. I'm going to be messing around with that as it obviously updates and stuff. I thought I'd let you guys know because, I don't know, it's like, bam, it's new. It's pretty cool. So, I don't know. Apologies if you didn't care at all about that, but yeah. All right, where are we setting this thing up? It makes sense to have it near this. We do have some create stuff here. The create stuff does, I'm just talking about all the performance and stuff. It does take a few frames off your life. So I kind of do want to push it further away. We could even slap it over here. We've got the network already over here. We've got a previous contraption here that honestly I probably should fix up now that we're not doing that anymore. Let me just go ahead and try that. Let's get, water a stack. I still don't know what's using the water, but I always have to wait for like the water to free itself. Boom, boom. Is that all water? Yeah, cool. All right. Well, that's up and running. I guess we're out of quartz. But yeah, I'll place it over here, I think. That should be pretty good. Because even if it gets laggy over here, we just won't come over here. Problem solved. But the fact that it's here and we can look at it, you know, that's nice. Okay, so let's get building. Let's do @create, because obviously that's where all of our stuff is. We'll start off, I think we'll start off with 2. we'll do the same sort of thing we did. I realized I just made too many. The same sort of thing we did with the mechanism, where it's like we'll do 2, set them up so that they can be expanded if for whatever reason we need to, and then I think that's just a pretty nice way to start it. In terms of the blaze burner, we'll grab 2 of those. I'm just trying to think. Do we have anything blaze spawning related? We have a blazing bee. What I think we'll do, we'll see if we've got... Yeah, what do we have to spawn blazes? Because we don't have anything in here anymore. We obviously have the stations out here that spawn stuff. Did we have a spawner in the middle? Or no, we just have like a nice... Oh, no, we do. Yeah, okay, so we've got a slime spawner with a skeleton, zombie, and we do have a blaze spawner. Brilliant. Let's head back over and turn that guy on. I'll be honest as well, I think I pulled all of these apart, didn't I? I clearly didn't understand that I still needed that, at least to some extent. Do we have those button modules? We do. Okay. I might bring those back because, I mean, they should still work, right? I might have to turn off spawn central. So let's right click that. That should turn everything off. Beautiful. Nice. And let's see if the blaze, let's see if it still works. Oh, cool. It does. Awesome. So what we'll do is we'll see if we can just catch them just before they fall in, because they do fall quite slow. I don't like going through the whole ways. It sort of throws me in. And we've got our blaze burner, and I can just pick them up like that. Cool. Sweet. That worked pretty well. Oh my gosh. Let's just be grateful that we didn't get chopped up. But we now have 2 blaze burners. Now, these don't come for free. They need some stuff to get them to work. We also have no sunlight coming through here because it's all on the other side of this mountain. If I had a space laser, I'd just shoot a laser right here to like clear up the sun. Why is it so dark? Okay, well anyway, we'll continue. Is that better? I turned night vision on. Alright, well anyway, we've got night vision on, so there we have it. So here we go. This is it. This is the structure. Now these guys need to be given like wood or something to burn, I believe. And then obviously our recipes need to go into these guys. We need to figure out how we're going to split up the recipes. I guess that's actually really easy. I don't know why I'm making it out to be some difficult thing. We'll go crafter. We'll expand in that way. Why not? Let's do this guy here. Listen, I am tempted to do conveyor belts and stuff like that, but I want this to be faster. You know what I mean? I don't want to spend all my time on items flowing through the conveyor. Even then, with stack upgrades, it's honestly not stack upgrades, but with like the brass filters, you actually can get the conveyors moving quite fast. But I'm just trying to find an excuse to be lazy, to be honest, and I think I'm just going to be lazy. Alright, this guy's connected. Beautiful. Here he is. Wonderful. So he will obviously put stuff into a chest. Bravo. And the chest will have just some good old-fashioned pipes. As well as, we'll put an upgrade in. Why not? So let's go pipe. Let's go wrench. Hook him up. And we'll do a round robin on that. Cool. Ignored. That should be good. And so he'll put combs in there, then combs there, then combs there. Wonderful. And he should move half a stack at a time. We might even upgrade him if we want more. Can we even upgrade him? Yeah, we can afford that if we need to. Okay. So, what else do we need? Well, these guys need a run. Now, they need a run with something that we have infinite of. Now, we do have infinite oak logs. We're also getting coal from the creepers, I believe. Oh, cave enderman. Whoa. There's some more options. But regardless. Oh, no, I guess we're not. Maybe I guess we could do with the skeletons. Wild hunt with the skeleton. Yeah, okay, with the skeleton. Yeah, alright, cool. Yeah, anyway. I think planks and maybe even sticks. I guess we've got 3.9 million sticks. Yeah, let's try the sticks. Worst case we use them, I guess. So 2 activator modules. We'll see just how while we can do this, I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know how this will work. I'm guessing we'll set up a timer. Nah, we'll see if we can do a smarter way than that. Let's grab that. Let's go modular router. Grab 2 of these. So these guys, I guess we'll place them like this. They'll need to be disconnected. We'll pretend that's fine. We've got 2 activators that we're going to activate. I guess I want... Does it matter which side I click? Oh, I guess it doesn't. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess these don't matter for the side because they just right-click, don't they? So we're going to right-click the back with obviously sticks. And then what? So, yeah, okay. What goes here? I think like upgrades go there or some sort of these things. Filters, maybe. Yeah. Bulk item filter, mod filter, inspection filter, augments. Or maybe augments go there. Pick up delays. Okay. Range upgrades, redstone upgrades, regulators. Interesting. Okay. Well, first things first, let's go ahead and grab some redstone. Let's grab a comparator. I want to see how we can track when this guy's got fuel in him. So we'll grab the sticks, make sure they even work. Sticks are in there, cool. The comparator is saying, good to go. He runs out, he's gone. That's awesome. That solves our problem. Cool. Yeah, because I'm going to have this run everything, if that somehow makes sense. So we'll go repeat. Now, listen. Once again, I'm sure that there is a much nicer way to do everything that you're about to witness. But that is okay. Do I want a repeat? What am I doing here? Repeater, redstone. And then that. But that won't connect, will it? Why am I struggling so much with this, what should be a simple task? But essentially what I'm trying to say here is that if we just get one of these signals, we can just have them all activate at once. You know what I mean? And just have them maintain like that. But for some reason, I'm struggling to comprehend how to easily get it from here to there. Honestly, what I might do... I've got it. I figured it out, guys. We're going to have... you know what? We'll place it here. That'll be nice. And let's just get a transmitter and a receiver. Or a relay. Nope, they're called links now, aren't they? Yeah, 2 redstone links. Beautiful. So this guy will go here. He'll be a transmitter. He will transmit Paxel stick. Cool. And he will submit it over here. And this guy will be the receiver. And he'll be stick and Paxel. Red stick, oh, blue stick, yeah, that should be good. And then this guy needs to connect to these. That's where it gets a little bit tricky, because where I've decided to place it, it doesn't do that. Yeah, okay. Let's move this. Let's place this here. So same thing, stick, Paxel. And let's place these. And then let's get repeaters. Like a bunch of them. We'll only use 2. But we'll get a bunch of them. And place them there. Huh? Yeah. So these guys, they're just going to right click. Cool. Wonderful. And they're going to do so. Yeah. When they receive a low signal, they're going to right click. And... yeah. And I guess that's fine, because they're like default speed at the moment. So then all I need to do is actually give them sticks. Which, yeah, we'll do it through here. I was going to say I could have them import them, but this should be fine. Let's go... we probably just do an exporter with a stack upgrade or something. I think that should be fine. Yeah. We also might run out of this stuff like very quickly, like the sticks. Because they didn't look like they ran for long. I'm happy to hear suggestions for better fuel for these guys. What am I doing? I'm doing a chest. I'm doing an exporter with stack upgrade and sticks. This guy should fill with sticks, as you can see. Cool. Awesome. And then we'll just do pipes. Yeah, we'll grab a speed upgrade. I'm sure that'll come in handy at some point. This guy will go here and here. This guy will do that. And that will go in there. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to move this guy back one. You go there with that and that. Because it looks like we need a repeater to even begin this thing. Interesting. What's happening? Okay, this guy's getting refreshed. They've both got sticks. They're both right-click any right-click. Oh, direction back, direction none. That's my problem. My bad. Direction back. Chuck that there. I will say as well, the whole, like, it's just running. What if I set that to high? Does that somehow change something? Sounds like it did. Okay. let's sit and wait. And we'll see what happens, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. You can tell I've totally done this before. We haven't even put the items. We haven't even seen like how fast this guy's gonna be, or if it's even worthwhile. Just trying to get these bloody blaze burners. All right. Oh, I need it to be the opposite, don't I? Yeah, that's my bad. I need this to emit when it's off. Yeah, okay. So what I need is a... What do they call them? I mean... redstone to do that. And then... A pulse... A pulse gate? That sounds like what I want. Nah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be honest. You guys aren't gonna like it. I think I'm just gonna steal some... I'm just gonna do some redstone, just some integrated. I don't know. It's my safe place. If I know that this can do it. And so therefore, it's what we'll use. Right? Makes perfect sense. So we'll just quickly grab this. No, this can stay. So we're gonna read this. We're going to place this. We're gonna place this. We're then going to place redstone dust into a link. Cool. This guy will of course be the same as before. And let me show you how we do things here. So we're going to say if redstone is false, redstone low, redstone high, redstone low true. We're going to say if redstone low, output redstone. Eh? I think I need to update that. Oh, I also need to make that a receiver. Eh? Turns on. That's now redstone high. No, it's not. That's still redstone low. Gotcha. Interesting. Well, okay. Honestly, no, wait. Guys, I've got it. Okay. I've got it. This guy goes into a block with a torch. There it is. That's it. That's all it is. We've done it. See? There you go. How cool is that? Sweet. Now, the problem is with this is that there's downtime. This guy runs for 5 seconds, so arguably I can just replace it with a timer. I know. Listen. Just be grateful, okay? Just be grateful. Alright, so I still have the problem of I don't know how to force redstone to go that way without placing it on top, but obviously we can't really do that. If I place blocks and put redstone on top, does that apply the redstone to them? I don't actually know if that does it to like the adjacents. Let's see. Oh, it does. Awesome. There we go. Alright, so every 4 seconds, I'm just going to have this guy run. So that'll be 4 times this. So that should be every 80 ticks. This guy should run. Right. He might need a repeater. Because as you know what I mean? He's very quick with what he does. And of course, if it just worked the way that I wanted it to, you know, that'd be too good. Let's see. Eh? What is this? Pulse extender. Let's place this guy and let's have the pulse extend for 1 second. There we go. Ah, we've done it. Look, at the top of the screen, it gets to about 2 seconds. And then we're good. This is actually, it's getting too much. It's gonna just have an infinite amount. Let's make this be 70. Let's see. So we're at 11 seconds. That's the max that we've reached. We're at 12 seconds, 16 seconds. We're at 16 seconds. We're at 18 seconds. Okay, well that's clearly a little bit overkill. Oh, it didn't even... No, oh wait, no, that's fine. Is it because this guy's running like twice? What's happening? Let's do 10 ticks. Let's make this 60. So that's 3 seconds. Wait, no, I'm making it run faster. I need to have this run... Oh my god, that's my bad. I need to run this slower. Oh my god. Alright, 28 is the seconds that we're at. Let's see. 29 we're at. Okay, let's go to 100. This is the best way to do it, guys. Take my word for it. What are we at? Let's see. It replenishes... Oh. 25 seconds. Okay. And 25 seconds. Okay. I think we've nailed it. And 25 seconds. Nice. Doesn't look like there's any downtime. We're good to go. Alright. Let's go ahead and finish up the rest of this stuff. So, cogwheel. We'll obviously need the motor. Something to power it. Grab an ender gate. Why not? Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing. And of course, bada boom. Nice. Max speed achieved. Now we will have to retrieve the items. I'm guessing we'll just do that with importers. Yeah, shall we? I suppose we shall. Now, this guy we probably need to configure, which makes him not that fun to use. Like, I think I'll need to tell him what's happening here. With that being said, there's a recipe filter. So possibly I can have the dust as a recipe. That might do something. Let's have a look. So let's go ahead and grab combs. Let's grab these out before they're gone. Turn them into some actual combs. Let's put 2 in. And they're gone. They've vanished. Let's add combs to the recipe list. And try that again. I put 2 in. They're gone. They don't exist. Okay. So although I can add a filter for the recipe, it does not matter. It doesn't stop the items from being ripped out. Which means it's fine. I'll just have to shift click these into each of them, I guess. Onto the topic of that. This guy doesn't say you can use blocks, but you can. Neither does this guy. So maybe you can as well. Let's grab those combs too. Let's make one into a block. And yeah, why not? We'll add blocks to the list. And let's see. Block goes in. It's there. Nothing happens. Cool. Combs go in. It starts. We get some wax. We get some honey. And that's all she wrote. Now, I am realizing this guy doesn't actually extract liquid. Which means I'd need a second one. Or we'll use something else. Which I think is what we'll do. So what we'll do... we're doing a lot of stuff here. Let's go pipes. Let's just grab some universal pipes. I clearly need to make some more. That's okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's grab a chest. And then let's grab a tank. What tank can we use? We'll just use... Yeah, we'll use a singularity tank. Sure. There actually are some really cool tanks from... what's his name? Functional Storage. Functional Storage has some good tanks. I've been meaning to use them, to be honest. You're going to go there. Tank, but I'm too lazy. The punchline to that was I'm too lazy. I'll place you there, and we'll place you there. Cool. So that should work. All I have to do is set that guy to extract. As you can see, the honey disappears. And everything's good to go. Alright, all that's left is the recipe. So we'll jump back over here. Add in the recipe saying that, hey, add in the recipe or just export all the stuff there? I think we just want to export all the stuff. I don't think we're actually doing a recipe situation. We can leave the option for a recipe, but I think we just want to export this. I guess, yeah, we might want to melt something else that isn't just the honey stuff. So you'll go here. We want it to be draconic combs. And we want to add a crafting card and a regulator into this. And yeah, we'll say just one. Keep one crafted in there. Yeah. Alright, cool. And so then I think I just need to add a recipe for turning the blocks into combs. Because I'm guessing we don't have that. So we'll chuck that there. And then I'll also have to turn off the actual centrifuge we have down here. But this should increase our stuff a lot. Like, we should get a ridiculous amount out of this. So let's go ahead and remove both of those. So now the combs are either getting stored or they're getting used. Let's consult this guy over here. They're currently being used. This guy's getting one at a time. I'm going to up this to a stack. So now there's a stack maintained. This is the speed of them. There you go. There you have it. The item's getting extracted quite slowly because obviously we don't have pipe upgrades in. That's okay. We can do that. Let's order a stack of it. Well, not a stack, but, you know, a decent amount. But it looks as though we probably want more than what we've got. Oh. And we also need to add the blacklist for these. Yeah, okay. So not the most fun. Not the most expandable setup we've ever done, but I guess it's okay. Well, so what do I have to do if I want to expand this? I have to place an entire modular router with an activator in it, set to the back. I have to add an extra bit of redstone, place two of these, place an extractor, place those on top. It's not the greatest, but I guess it works. All right, how many combs do we have? Let's have a look. All right, we are not processing them fast enough. Is the answer. All right, well, in that case, let's go ahead and let's make 10 of these. Why not? Who's gonna stop us? No one. That is who. But yeah, I'll probably expand most of this off camera because it's obviously just everything you saw before, but I don't know, slower. Might be faster, but yeah, I'll be back hopefully with exactly what I claimed that we'd be back with. All right, you ready? Oh, it didn't work. Possibly because they don't have enough sticks in them yet. But now they should all have sticks. I can see that they all have sticks. And yet it doesn't all work. They should all be set up identically. Which is unfortunate that it's still not working. I might up this to be the 20 ticks. So about 1 second. I guess that gives them time to actually figure out what they're doing. And the first one's at like 29. The rest of these should all stay at about 5 seconds. Which is, I think, what we're seeing. Cool. And in terms of sticks, we have 3. We have about 4 million. So, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I imagine we might have to do something there at some point. But for now, it seems to be okay. All that's left now are these mixers. I have a hunch that we'll need another motor to power them all. But, I don't know. It could be wrong. It'd be nice to be wrong. Let's have a look. Boom, 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 boom. Pff, I am wrong. And there we go. Oh, they sound beautiful. All right. So these need to be attached, which is great. They obviously need to be set up to extract and then given upgrades. There's lots of particles happening. Very beautiful. Pipe upgrades. What do we have? About 9 of these. Boom, 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 boom. It's easy to see which ones have been configured because, as you can see, we are missing the blacklist filters on these. So there we go, I guess. Now, an alternative to adding all these filters, now that I've had a little think about it, would be to have this guy as a double draw, accepting wax and draconic dust only. That way the combs have nowhere to go, and it won't be a problem. With that being said, I'm hoping this will be enough. 10 of these running at once, maximum speed, as can be seen by the gears up there. What are we looking at in combs? Currently we have just under 100, and it does look like we're churning through them. Now that could all change the second we get like a single hive giving us stuff. Like maybe one hive gives us like a stack worth, I'm not sure, but so far it looks like we're on top of things. Cool. Kind of cool, kind of not cool, because that means we probably need more draconic combs. But yeah, once again, these are giving us 70% of the time what we want, which is pretty cool. So if we now search, what was that? Draconic combs. Oh yeah, we've got barely any. Awesome. If we search draconic dust, we have almost 6,000, and as you can see, it's growing quite rapidly. So I'd say that's pretty cool. Now this will obviously need to be claimed. There we go. And we'll just, I don't know, chunk load that part. That should be good. Cool. So that should keep processing while we're back over here. Let's have a look. Is it draconic? Yep, definitely is. Alrighty. Oh, for starters, let's check on this guy. 24 in our speed guy. Huh. I'm confused by what I'm looking at. Why is it doing 51 there and then 17 there? I haven't touched these as far as I'm aware. Okay. Well, there's your full productivity. We've gotten about... I guess I'll combine them. Oh, I can't. Okay. Oh, well, that sort of ruins a bit of the scoring, doesn't it? Oh, well. Okay, that's close enough. So we had four more than a stack. That's good. I'm okay with that little bit of discrepancy there. So 24 from the speed, a stack from the productivity. So at the moment, I don't care about the speed. With that being said, one speed upgrade only lowers it to about 55. That's on average, meaning if I give it an extra like 2 hours or something, it's possible that this one makes more or the same amount. You know what I mean? This is just... some of them are a little bit random. But this is the double speed. Barely better. Not even better than the first one. That's what I mean. See, surely if the productivity is the better way, surely this one should have more than the first one. I don't know. I will leave it for longer though. We'll obviously keep an eye on things because this guy's... See, he just got a new lot come in and that's puts him pretty much where the other guy was. We'll leave it. We'll let it run for, you know, the next episode, maybe the episode after, and we'll be able to hopefully see, yeah, but we'll be able to hopefully see what the deal is. In terms of these guys, well, I believe I can order 3 productivity omegas, which I shall. These are going to need a lot of buckets, right? Yeah, the buckets are a problem. What I may have to do here, you know what? There's actually a lot we'll have to do. Let's get our motors back. So I'll order like, I don't know, 3 more to place around the joint. And what I'm thinking, because I do that every so often, we'll get the honey running again. And then we'll set up a certain amount of buckets to be kept in the system, right? So that we're just like on top of things. That seems pretty smart. So this guy here will become... Oh, I didn't even bring the pump. There we go. We've got 2 pumps. 2 pumps might be enough. So we'll do this. We'll do cogwheel, motor, power. These guys don't need to run too fast. Like, that's pretty good. It's going where it needs to. So that should hopefully get all the honey. On top of that, we'll, 15 blocks, it reckons. I think it's fine being here then. Let's break this. Have this be a pump. Have this be a cogwheel. And do the motor. We may have tried this and there may have been a reason we didn't, but we'll leave it as it is. We'll hope that that pulls all the honey out. Cool. Sweet. Yes, excellent. So, let's go ahead and make some buckets maintained in our system. We should just be able to do that. We'll just do it through the requesters over here. So what do we want? 32 of them? No. We need one of these omegas that aren't even crafted yet. They cost 179 honey buckets, it looks like. So I guess we'll keep 179. We'll keep like 300 or something. What do we have? We have either 1,000, we have 0. Maybe I'll do this one at like 500. Nice little middle ground. And we'll do honey buckets. We'll drag that in there. Cool. So that should attempt to keep 500 honey buckets in the system. I wish you luck on your voyage, Mr. Honey Bucket. Yeah, cool. Sweet. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm liking what's happened. So yeah, our draconic dust, like the rate at which we're getting it should be ridiculously better. Now I ordered 3 and we've got about 3,000 left, so that makes sense. I'll probably order the rest of these as well this episode so that we have like none at the start of the next episode so we can sort of see how much we're actually making in in an episode. And we've got our 3 upgrades. I could place these in the other... Oh my, it's got a stack in it. I'm going to place all of them in here. Yeah, we're just going to do that. That's cool, that's cool. This guy, I'm going to replace this, which functions as a simulator. And then I'm going to take these out and put in those upgrades. Right? Yeah, that should be good. So yeah, these guys here. How much items coming out at once? 2 at a time. Okay, cool. I'm going to increase the stack upgrades on here. Now, I do... You know what? I'll try full stack upgrades. I want to see how it actually works. Because from what I swear I saw... I think it just works then. It looks like it just works. There was something I was doing and I convinced myself that it required a full stack to output it. As opposed to like, if we're in an output 32, it'll wait until it gets the full stack. But, I mean, it doesn't look like that's the case anymore, even if it was, or whatever I happened to think I saw. Cool. Alright, but yeah. Can I order 3 more? I allegedly can. So how much is 3 of these? 3,420. Nice. There we go. I don't know what that sound is. I think it's... I don't actually know what that is. It's something's being grown rapidly. I think it's... Oh, these guys under here. For the... Yeah, for like the heart of the sea and stuff. Cool. Nice. Yeah, this is going really well. I got to show off Distant Horizons. I got to do all that. But yeah, it's specifically a recent update that's allowed that Distant Horizon thing to be compatible with the shaders. And once again, the shaders... Oculus, Optifine, it just works by default. They didn't do anything. It just happened to work. So I was like, oh, okay. But Iris, or in our case, playing on Forge, Oculus will need an update. So there's pretty much wait for the release, but just know that it's on its way, which is cool. Yeah. Yeah, looks like, yeah, okay. I'm excited to test a full one of these over here in comparison and see like what we're dealing with. That'll be pretty cool. All right, 3 upgrades. What are we going to do with these? Well, in terms of productivity upgrades, use them up. That makes sense. What are we going to do? I guess I will just replace the block upgrade on each of these. Sure. Yeah, block upgrade replaced. And that replaced. Let's take that out. Let's place this instead of that. Yeah. What was that for? That was for this guy. So let's... The fact that I can order like a gamma upgrade out of the woodworks. Yeah, okay. Honestly, that upgrade we made to the mixers, that's the one. Like that's what's gonna make this so easy. I think at least. This is gonna be growing rapidly. With that being said, I don't like how these combs aren't being split up, but we'll pretend it's... Listen, I do think it's fine. I reckon next episode, we'll have another look at everything. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It sounds like you guys are enjoying this, which is awesome to hear, of course. There are some episodes where it's like, I don't really know if this is entertaining and stuff, but time and time again, you guys have proven that I need to just accept it. You know what I mean? Just be like, yeah, it's good. This is what they're here for. Look, it has to be done, right? This setup I like. It works. The thing is as well, I know for a fact that like, I don't even know what button I'm pressing. Did I press F3? Yeah. I know for a fact that you guys have like a much simpler way to do this. But, it works. So, you know, we got that going for us. Using sticks to power these guys. Sweet. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, of course, to our donators and our channel members. Thank you to our Tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Andre, and Final Phoenix 13. Thank you, guys. And hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.